Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to be showing you how to get to the final boss. I'm not going to actually be facing him in this video, I'm just going to show you the route to him, but there will be some spoilers, so be warned in advance. There's links in the description below if you want to skip ahead. Now firstly I'm going to start off by preparing a few things. I'm going to start by cooking this golden apple with 4 bananas, and that should give me a 50% damage increase, and if I get the critical cook effect, which I do, that increases it to 9 minutes long. I'm going to cook some enduro shrooms over here to increase my stamina to help me take out one of the Lynels later on. And then some more stamina over here. Now all of these items were obtained in Hyrule Castle, and I'll link some videos showing you how to get those, which I'll point out in a second. I'm going to cook 2 hearty truffles with 3 hearty salmon. Give a 15 heart boost. Cook some dark clumps with some meat to get some gloom resistant skewers, as well as the sunderlines, which may be the most important thing that you need when approaching the final boss, because that replenishes your hearts from doom effect. And finally, this is something that I collected outside of Hyrule Castle, and this is going to give me a 3 attack rating with a 30-minute long timer. Now I'm going to make my way over to the light route that's closest to the final boss. Teleport over to the Hyrule Castle first. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my way to the bottom of Hyrule Castle. So jump down here. And make my way into the chasm over here, in order to activate the light route that's down there. Just head north and you should find the light route here. I'm going to activate that, and that will allow me to teleport back to this section. The next thing I'm going to do is to collect some Poes, and the reason I want to do that is I want to trade it with the statue to buy some more Puffshrooms, because I find that Puffshrooms are pretty much essential for the way I'm going to head down to the final boss. There's about 36 Poes over here, and that's enough to get me around 2 Puffshrooms. There are other ways of collecting Puffshrooms as well as bomb flowers. You can find them right in the first area of the depths, near the lookout landing in that chasm right there, if you could see it. And I'm going to go back to lookout landing now and trade some of these Poes with the statue. And he mentions that he helps return Poes to the afterlife, so we'll give one of them Poes that Link has found, and in return he gives us a dark clump and allows us to trade some more Poes for some Puffshrooms. That should be enough for now. I have some more in my inventory from exploring that area just there on the map. I'm going to head back to the light route in the depths of Hyrule Castle, and from here I'm going to prepare my weapons. So I'm going to drop down a black Lizalfos horn, fuse it with my Royal Guards Claymore, and damage it enough. So before the attack rating was 58, and then damaging it like that makes it 116. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to mount the Lynel and attack him that way, and attacking him in that way means that you keep the durability of the sword, so the weapon durability doesn't degrade, and that way you can keep a high attack rating and keep attacking him that way. Now I'm going to jump off here and go straight south. When you see these guys over here, you know that you're going the right way, and you're going to fall over here, and I think it's best to fall through this hole right here, because that leads you straight onto this platform. I'm going to take out a Puffshroom quickly. That's to distract these enemies over here so that they can't see me. That'll give me enough time to jump up there, and that's going to take up a whole wheel of stamina, so make sure you only try that when you have enough stamina. Wait over there for the keys, and move my way around for the other 2. So that's 3 taken out so far, there's 2 more left. Take these 2 out with my arrow. So There's a total of 5 electric keys taken out there. And pick these up as well because they're quite useful for getting headshots. Okay, this bit is completely optional. You don't have to fight the Lynel if you know where you're going. You just want to head east and ascend through the platform. Skip to the timestamp in the description if you want to see that, but I'm going to take him on because I need some of his loot. So I'm going to jump down. As soon as he draws his weapon, I'm just going to go for a headshot. So I don't want him charging. And then mount him. Attack him as much as I can. And before my stamina wheel runs out, replenish it. And then I'm going to head east like I mentioned earlier. And ascend around here. And that will allow me to ascend to the top of this platform. Okay. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to jump down. He's still attacking with his sword, so I'm going to headshot him. That's going to allow me to get some more damage on him now. And essentially I'm going to repeat the process now. Send back up. And jump back down. Now there is one caveat to this technique. If he has his bow and arrow out, you won't be able to put him into the stun animation after a headshot. So what I used is a Puffshroom. Which allowed me to mount him, but that's not guaranteed, the Puffshroom, and you can use up to 2 Puffshrooms before it stops working. So again, I'm going to come down here. He doesn't know where I am, so I can get a free headshot in, leading to a mount. He's still attacking with his sword, so that will allow me to headshot him into the stun animation. Okay, now he's really low on health. One more shot should do it. Just as I jump down, he decides to teleport away. I managed to finish him off with an arrow. So that is quite a convoluted way of doing it. Obviously there are easier ways, but I just thought I'd show you the way I did it. Might be helpful to someone. I'm going to pick up all of his loot. There's a 40 attack power there and a 44 attack power. Along with the shield with the 62 damage defense rating. Keep working my way through now. Ascend through here. This platform in front of me is going to fall down, so be careful. If you stay on there, you can receive damage, so just be careful. You don't stay there and receive damage. Just going to jump off and head to the right, and you'll see this pillar fall down. I'm going to reverse the time flow. Follow it all the way back up. And this next area is a little bit frustrating because of the enemies that are here, the ice keys. They can freeze you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the bomb shield to project me forwards. First I'm going to take this guy out. Well, he's vulnerable to fire, so just shoot him with fire to stun him for the time being. Now I'm going to jump with my shield, and I want to do it at an angle so that the bomb hits the angle of the staircase to give me enough forward momentum to project me through. Jump down over here, all the way to the bottom, and then I'm going to use my glider to make sure that I don't make too much of a sound landing here, because I want to take out these 2 Lizalfos with stealth. Another Puffshroom. Another sneak strike. It's enough to take him out in 1 shot. This one's going to take 2 shots. You can usually have enough time to perform 2 sneak strikes, but unfortunately he fell off the ledge there and he saw me, so I'm just going to take him out the old-fashioned way. And that's going to allow me to pick up his silver Lizalfos hone. Okay, I'm going to fuse some of the items now to my weapons. Royal Claymore to the white main Lynel and the Lizalfos horn. So the saber horn to the Royal Claymore, and then Royal Guard Spear to the silver Lizalfos horn, which should give me a cool Reaper looking weapon. I'm going to continue ahead now, and there's going to be 2 chew jellies that are going to jump out at me. this first one and then draw the next one towards the chew jellies. So there's a nice big clump of chew jellies together. And what I'm going to do is take out some more. And place them here. And now if I apply electricity, that will turn those chew jellies into yellow chew jellies, which are going to be very helpful for the final boss. Jump over here. I want to avoid the gloom hands. May have just had them spawn in there. Definitely hear them screech. So I'm just going to get out of here and ascend up here. And fortunately for me, the moblin is in this location over here, which will allow me to get a very quick headshot in and he'll fall straight off the edge. If he's not in that position, you can use a Puffshroom or take him out however you wish. I'm going to use my final bomb over here, bomb flower, to break through, and this chest is pretty useful because it contains another 10 bomb flowers which came in just in time. I'm going to make my way through over here, jump down, and at the end of the corridor I'm going to take a right. And this area should be looking familiar now. I keep going down. There's a silver bokoblin here. Again, trusty Puffshroom. Sneaker strike. And position myself slightly incorrectly there. Another sneak strike. That's taking him out. And the bokoblin horn, the silver one, really useful weapon as well. And these guys drop some really good material, really strong materials, but I'm just going to run straight ahead right now. Don't want to take them out. I'll try and break through, but one bomb didn't do it. The second one does. And again, some familiar looking murals. Gonna go right again. Bomb through here. Okay, we're in the end game now. Heading straight through. Be careful of the doom, there's no sunlight down here, so sunderlines are going to be the only way to replenish your corrupted hearts. Jump down. When you're jumping, be careful, there are rocks here jutting out which can take you out, so be careful. All the way to the bottom. You can see there's a torch there. It's a really nice detail. It's probably the one that Zelda dropped right at the beginning of the game. Now I'm going to make my way straight ahead. Quite an amazing atmosphere at this part of the game. And jump down. And dive into the heart of Ganon's lair. And that's going to be it for this video. Thanks for watching.